we could do that. We have enough 501s. We have someone who loves cats. We have someone who loves dogs. You know, we could do that. Let's do that. Think about it. Let's talk about Pompano. Let's make that a reality. Let's open that fort up there and give free spaying and neutering for all my trap cats. The trappers are the unsung heroes of every community. You never see them because they're working out in the community. They're trapping, they're releasing, they're driving. You know, they're not hanging out. They're not taking social media pictures. Well, you know what? That's going to change. That's going to change because Pompano's going to open with a vet. You're welcome. That's going to change because that service needs to be free to them and it needs to be fast and it needs to be organized. And if that cat's not healthy, it doesn't get re-released. It gets to go over here in the little cat condo and heal before you take them out. I'm tired of seeing cats trapped and released and treated like second-class citizens. They're animals, they're pets, they deserve better. Let them heal, feed them, let them be a little nervous, get ready, trap, bring them back in, get them spayed and neutered, and send them back out. Keep them alive, let them live. Let's teach the community what a community cat is. Been there all its life, you bring it here, they hate it. They don't live in this environment. They don't thrive in this environment. They live outside, they need to be returned outside. And anyone who traps knows that. One of my most, brings tears to everyone's eyes, is helping the community. The win-win positions about jails, the jail programs, those are super important. Why? Second chance citizens, second chance pets. They deserve a second chance. Wherever you have idle hands and idle minds that need to learn a transferable skill, think about it. What are you going to learn? Entry-level job position, animal handling, bottle baby feed, dog walking. Imagine the places you can get a job now when you get out, because now you're motivated. Jail programs would work. So while they're there 24/7, what do you think they can do really well? Bottle feed. Who can get up every 2 hours? An inmate. He's got nothing to do except waiting for lunch or breakfast, which is served at 4 anyways. So you might as well find those low classification, non-violent inmates or patients. And I'm going to tell you guys first that I am in talks with a big program here. I met the new director of BARC. You all know what that is here? It's very, very big. A lot of money spent on it. We have a serious drug problem here, but there's hundreds of people in rehab. And what are they doing? After they detox, they go up to Coral Springs, they hang out for 3 to 6 months. What are they doing? They're in class learning how to use a computer. What else do they need to learn? Bottle feeding, transferable skills. Come on in. We have entry-level jobs everywhere at every shelter. Animal care. Now you come out with, you're motivated. You have a reason to go work, to get better. And animals will do that for you. A lot of people will talk to pets before they talk to people. That's okay, because we got those. Cleaning SOPs, again, we had to clean those up and we had to structure them. Every room, if you do a tour, you'll see a checklist now. And we do audits. We want to make sure that is continued. What do new programs look like? Well, look at this. Yeah, they do that. But, they say the dogs that, oh, we can't handle them, we can't do this. Oh, yeah, you can. I've even seen a video of the blind dog that they brought out, Dogs Playing for Life. Once they learn their boundaries, they play too. You gotta let them play. Even the little choo-chees, they like to come out. Remember, these guys hold a grudge. These two are challenging. I'm top dog. No, I'm top dog. No, I'm top dog. The big dogs, I don't care who wants to get in the water first. What does it do for my staff? I hear laughter now. When I first got here, they were traumatized. They cried. When I tell them my ideas, they were so worried. This division has had 12 directors in 14 years. Do you think that created no trust, no consistency? Why should you're just another one? No, I'm not. I stuck in Austin for 17 years until the right leadership was there, until I heard Dr. Jefferson say, we're good. We're alive, we're good. And later, started looking around. Broward County is primed to become become no kill. We need the community support to do that because we can get 90%, but to sustain it, I can't do it without you. We can't do it without you. But we can make it easy for you to be a part of this. We can let you do what you're passionate about. There's so many ways you can help us. So many ways. If you have, I'll listen, our door is open, we will find ways. This is the jail program. Inmates, they watch Jackson Galaxy. And they raise these kittens, they taught them how to do high fives, they jumped through hoops, they walked on a lead. Those kittens, when they came out for adoption, in a day, they were gone, they were out. It was like, I couldn't have the jail do it fast enough. Dogs, this is Miss Sasha, that need to heal, they need to hang out, get well, and do surgery, heartworm treatment, they need to hang, maybe they just don't socialize well here. Well, these inmates, these low classification inmates, they live in small groups, like little dorms, because they're so well trusted that they're allowed this freedom. These pets, when they're in with these inmates, even the jail guards want to be in that pod. Because why? Because they're the best behaved inmates, because it's a privilege. So they're all well behaved, and the guards are like, no, I want that pod. No, I want that pod. I'm allergic to cats, but I still want that pod. Because the inmates, they do everything. They clean, they teach. Now I go into teaching class, and I'm going to point you out, I'm sorry. Jay from Austin Animal Center, she was one of those volunteers that were really angry all the time because we were killing so much. You know who you are. There's some of you in here. And we'll just talk. And finally, over a decade, we finally got to develop programs like this, and she was a part of that. But these inmates and the guards, they were all over this. And I have to tell you, it took me a year to develop that program. Interlocally, between two government agencies, it does not move fast. And I am sorry, but I'm going there with my agreements. I'm hopeful that this will move faster, but that's how long it took at Austin. So that's what it looks like. Joy in my staff's face. I love seeing that because now the dogs that they cared for every day are now happy. They're happy. The morale has been lifted because of it. They see these pets every day and know them so well. You know what's great about our kennel staff? They adopt pets out too. Sure they can because they know them best. Our customer service agents and our kennel staff agents are all adoption agents. They can all adopt a pet out. It's wonderful. Partnerships are essential. You are essential. Paws enforcement, building a safer community for people and pets. That means Broward County blew me away, the size of it. Almost 2 million people, 31 cities. You have a sheriff's department. You have the largest in the nation, by the way. And you have cities that have little police departments. What was happening? Well, I've got a dog and you got a dog. And I heard from my field staff that they didn't feel support when they went out to a call that was very dangerous looking. Because we know statistically if they're hurting a dog or a cat, they're going to move on to the next easy target, which is what? Something else they can bully or hurt. So we want to be on top of those people. And when I pulled up to a really hot spot, meaning there's a dead dog on the tracks, there's puppies under the building, I hear they're eating cats in the neighborhood, I pull up, I make a phone call. Who pulls up alongside me? The SO. Do you think those people argued with me when I said I'm pulling your pets and I'm tagging you in chameleon? Do you think? They said, no, here you can have them. They had the audacity to say, well, can't you leave the puppies so we can sell them? The SO pulls up, it's like, okay, later. Like, you're right. That's making our community safer for the pets and our people. And that's going to grow. Maddie's Fund came in here and taught us how to clean and have better flow. Best Friends is coming in next week. They have lots of grants. We'll be asking for them, Wendy. Our shelter sister, we have donors that actually have planes. Who knew? And we're going to fly them up to Maine. Who's the director at Animal Welfare Society? One of my former directors, Abigail Smith. She was at Austin Animal Center. Now she's up in Maine. I give her a call. Hey, Abby, I got some dogs. Lots of them. You don't. You're building a new kennel. Can we do this transport? She's like, sure, Lorelei. Let's do it. This is what I'm looking for. I go, I got tons of that. Medium size, well-behaved, seems like it's house-trained. How many dogs fit, I don't know, how many dogs fit that? Where am I at? How many dogs fit that criteria? Tons. Abby, how about a few kittens? I got tons of them. You got kittens? We never get kittens. They have seasons, you don't have as many pets. Florida? It's always breeding season here, where every day it's 80 degrees. The animals don't know, so, they keep multiplying. This is really cool. Friends of Broward County Animal Care and Adoption and Freckles Freedom Front had come together to do this rehab program. In Austin, we would post the dogs that were most at risk that are not thriving here, and we'd say, look, this one needs help. They'd come in and they would pull it, then they would evaluate it, and they'd either take it into their program or take it to some rehab. So we're starting to do that with 2 501s here, and that type of partnership is essential. So we're posting, you'll see those blasts where this dog's not doing well, can you help us, she does this, this, and that. This dog, you will see a 72-hour notice after the others have been posted. We're going to give you plenty of time. It doesn't mean that we can't hold it for you. I'm on my way, it needs help, I can pull it out of here. We're going to give you the time to do that. But there are some pets that just don't thrive here in this environment. They've been owned all their life, they deteriorate fast, they don't do this well. The dogs that have been yard dogs that nobody ever looked at, they're fine. They get 2 meals, they got a buddy, they go out in the yard, this is the high life. But some of those dogs that were just in one home forever, they do not do well here. They don't think this, they know it's not right. So those dogs, we need to post and we need to ask the community's help. And that's how we're doing it. It's total transparency. In the past, you would have never heard about those animals. They just got euthanized. I'm not going to do that. We're not doing that. We're telling you what's happening. We need your help. This is what's happening to that pet. Tell me what you need. That brings me to this, one of my favorite parts. How can we help you, our partners? What you need. Talk to us. How can we help you? Let me teach you how to write a grant. We have a great grant writer here. Let me show you where the grants are. Let me post you, when you pull a pet from here, those most at-risk pets, and hit that donate, that irritating donate here button. You guys ever see it if you use Facebook? I mean, what's this, what's this, what's this? It keeps popping up, and I run it past our county attorneys. Can I do this for our partners? Besides just saying hello, can I post their website and ask for donations? 2 weeks later, I got the A-OK. You saw a dog named Luke pulled out of here? That was so skinny.